made dinner, had everything taken care of, had a nice conversation, and now we've moved to the edge of the Grand Canyon. So you can see it.
70-year-old, and a couple 70-year-olds, and 60, 50. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, with a bright light.
Is that really bright?
Yeah, pretty bright, yeah.
It's pretty bright.
I gotta be able to see you.
Yeah.
I don't want to back too far
Don't
up.
back up.
That'd be a video.
That would be the last video.
Right there, right. Actually, you should stop right there. It's a pretty big drop.
Holy shit. I didn't realize I was that close. Literally, like, here's my feet.
We don't want any film in the
And there's the void. Oh my god. I think does the moon even show up? There's the moon. Nice little spot you got here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bring your chair down, join us.
All right.
Yeah, we're hanging out with the right people here.
I'm gonna go get my chair.
Okay.
But then you barely show up.
That's dimmer?
Well, I can take it all the way down to
Oh, yeah.
1%,
Oh, I see.
but then I won't be able to see you.
So who will suffer, right?
Hey, you know, you gotta suffer for art.
That's right. Put it right back at you.
All right, so yeah, this is a great spot. Did some computer work and offloaded all my video. All right, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
At Hoover Dam, and you go up to some springs, Peach Springs, and reservation there, and not hike, but drive to the bottom and camp down at the bottom. We did that, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do that again. You know, as much as they found.
Look who's busy filming. Morning.
Good morning.
What a great way to wake up. Grand Canyon to your right. Dogs giving you kisses to your left.
a very lightly used track, very narrow, lots of you know, branches and so forth hitting the car. And John, I didn't have it on the camera, but over the radio, John just said it's his specialty, and it really is. John really is an explorer. He really loves finding those path less traveled. Like you can barely see the trail right here that we're traveling over.
Primitive. Very primitive.
Yes, primitive would be the right term.
That next one's going to be tricky.
Why did you go that way?
Which one are you doing? There's one you got kind of went straight. But
We're on the second gully right now.
There we go.
Got it.
Oh. Another gully.
other fun ones coming.
Another fun
I did not like that one.
This is Gully Alley. Oh my god.
one. Whoa.
Something's on the right here.
Yeah, they didn't make the 4th Gen 4Runner with a lot of wheel well space for larger tires. So you have to do a lot of trimming. You got to take out you have to do a body mount chop where where the body attaches to the frame. You got to take out some metal on both sides. Even then, I still get some rub. Some people put 35s on them, and they just live with the rubbing. I live with it with the 34s. It would stop.
Little trail maintenance.
Get the saw out again.
That's what we're doing right now. Well, John's doing it because he's out front.
Wasn't this bad last time I came through here. Just
All right, what do we got here? Wayne Cummings Gardner. June 49. Hey, Bodie.
Booty boy.
You got your legs? Okay.
Immediately stick his feet in it and
Yeah.
tip it over.
Exactly. Hello, mister.
during the merciless snowstorm of 1949, the 49-year-old stockman left his home in St. George, Utah on January 15, 1949. Traveling by truck, he made it partway up the Grand Gulch Hill, 14 miles west of here. Before miring in deep snow, he abandoned his truck and set out on foot, making it to this place within sight of a sheep camp. Before he was apparently overcome by cold and exhaustion. A series of ground and air searches were launched by local officials, stockmen, relatives, and friends who risked their own lives in the continuing storms. Gardner's body was found February 15th, 1949, encased in ice beneath a tree.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wayne
So
Cummings,
his truck was
gardener.
down back there, and he hiked to here.
Well, Grand Gulch, where we kind of like pitching cans.
Oh, she wants to get out. I think she wants out. So we're going to see where this dude, his last resting place. Is this it?
Joby's last resting place.
Oh man. So there was a Tupperware container here, and it's disintegrated. You can see the remnants of it. It's just, they're so brittle, they just fall apart in your hands. And there's a little notepad, and I think John was saying that someone was here in 2020. I see the first thing I opened up was 8/28/12, but let's go to the very, I don't know where he saw this 20. I mean, this. What are you doing, dude? I got Bodie's right there. Anyway, I'm gonna take John's word for it. 2020.
I couldn't read the month.
All right. I was sure that this was like John was the last person to come through here, but I think we have evidence that someone came through in 2020. Look at these cats. I mean dogs. Right there. I think they like to look. I think they like to look forward. We purposely wanted to start Bodie out young. He's 3 months old, so that he got used to being on, dirt tracks and so forth. So, so far so good. He's handling it pretty good.
We're on Jeep Road.
I think Jeep Road could mean practically anything now. Like, anyway, we're trying to head out to this place called Hidden Rim. And we're looking for a camp spot, so we really don't know at all if this is going to be an appropriate camp spot. And we heard John in the radio say big tree across road, so he's probably working on that right now. I had stopped, and I was taking out a pretty large set of branches that were coming over the, that might have been it right there. And scouted out what he thinks might be a little bit better spot. There's no wind, little to no wind, let's say. And so that's Lisa and us. We're heading for that right now. Third camp, made it. We went up a very narrow, tight, rarely used Jeep trail. John, would you say maybe a hunting trail?
Quad trail.
Quad trail.
That's what it was.
Yeah, quad trail. And then John, I didn't see it, but because John was up ahead, and they had a tree that fell over the trail. So what did you do? Did you cut it?
Yeah, I took a chainsaw to it. Cut it.
You took a how big? Can you show
It's
us?
like about that big around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deadfall?
Yeah.
Deadfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the sun also when we were
It was
coming up that
horrible.
trail.
The sun was horrible. Yeah.
Right. The sun was just like right in your face, so literally you were blind. You couldn't for 20, 30 seconds.
With a dirty windshield, it's horrible.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything. You know, I was sticking my head out the window trying to see where the trail was.
I was just blindly going for it, hoping it was there.
So yeah, I got out and I cut a small tree, not the whole tree, but it was hanging over the trail, and I cut that out of the way to get by. And I took one of my antennas off because it was just getting battered. I'll back up a little bit here so you can see the camp. it's a nice spot. It's wide open and not too much wind, but we have long views off in the distance. So that's the camp. And that's out in the distance. We're like, I don't know. Let's go ask John how far we are. At the rim of the Grand Canyon. It was really actually more of a spur off of the Grand Canyon, but I think, John, weren't we? You told us that we were at that point. We were about 100 miles from. We're about 100 miles from anybody, right?
Yeah, on the tip there, yeah.
And what do you think now?
Now, 65?
So we're still 65 miles from, like, the nearest gas.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So that's one thing about the West. You can get out there. Fortunately, I tend to have lower back problems, and they've been progressively getting worse over the years. And last night, my whole back was seized up, and it's still seized up now. So we're on our way to St. George, Utah, and that's where we're going to make a decision. We could go to Mesquite, Nevada. I think that's like 30-40 minutes between the two, but we just kind of I just wanted to go to St. George with John and Lisa. And wow, those are like mushrooms.
You might want to catch those on film. Those are incredible.
Well, I'd have to stop and then get my camera out.
Can't you just shift that around?
Okay, hold on.
We don't want you to miss this.
Well, there you go. That's what Irene wanted you to see. That it's kind of like mushroom cap rocks right there. Really beautiful. Yeah, Arizona has some really amazing features. Hopefully that was good enough to pick it up. Because my back, as I was saying, is kind of all jacked up right now. It's just a little bit more difficult to do. Like just even like little minor things that you want to do, it's just always a little bit more of a chore. And I'm pretty stiff. I'm kind of bent over, and this has happened before, but never out on a camping trail. So, maybe it's like all the, loading and unloading off the top of the Forerunner. Maybe it's the twisting. Maybe it's the trail. I don't know. Anyway, in St. George, I'm going to make a kind of the call whether or not to just, soldier on, or whether or not to just tuck my tail between my legs and head back to Los Angeles and try to recuperate. So really wanted to go up into Duck Creek, Utah. It's a bummer if I don't. I'm kind of leaning towards just soldiering on, but we'll see. And my wife supports me.
I'm gonna step it up. I gotta step it up, guys. Because
right.
we don't want to end this trip too soon. We gotta see all the sights and share them with you.
I soldiered on. Decided to, we stopped at Walmart, and while we were at Walmart, my wife went in and she got these things called BioFreeze. So we got like 3 packs of those, so we have 15 packs of BioFreeze. And I got some Tylenol. And I put the BioFreeze, in fact I still have the BioFreeze on. And I took the 2 Tylenol like right away. And I feel better. I don't feel 100%, but I feel better. And you know, you're out and you're in this country and you're getting an opportunity to see some really beautiful terrain, and you just want to be out there. You don't, you know, I have a choice. I could go home and be miserable and be in pain, or I could be out here and be in pain, maybe a little miserable, but not really. But the joy of being outdoors and being with really good friends. I think that motivated me to just, you know, push on and, you know, just deal with the pain. We all have pain. We all have to deal with that. So I figured I would just do it. I mean, a couple days from now, I'll let you know, if it was worth it. But I pretty much know it's worth it. And this campsite, I'll show you some drone footage that I did just here right around sunset. It was spectacular. I pulled out the Quick Pitch Ensuite. Both my wife and I had a really great shower, clean hair, everything clean, feels great. I gotta say, I mean, you know, some of these, you know, sometimes it's just nice to just have some of the little pleasures in life. So that's about it, and we'll see you tomorrow. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you haven't already subscribed, give it a subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next videos are put out. The next video coming up, we rescue a Jeep and we head further north into Utah. See you out on the trail.